Warning, this podcast contains material not suitable for younger audiences, and some material that's not suitable for older audiences. If you're part of any age group, we've found a way to offend you. Run while you still can. We are the hapless heroes.
Not for nothing, Hoblet lives for moments when someone knocks on his door and goes, "Do you have your crowbar? Come with me."
Hello and welcome to the Hapless Heroes podcast. My name is Dave and I will be your host and dungeon master for this evening. Starting to my left, we're going to introduce our cast. We have Zach as Peridot Lincolnwoods.
If it rhymes, it's prime.
To his left, we have Lord Jarrell the Light.
A pleasure to be back.
To his left, we have Francesco as Felix Fizzlebottom.
Let's make a new plan.
To his left, we have James as Hoblet the Smasher.
Good evening, friendo.
And to his left, we have Mike as Lord and Captain in Southwind.
Beautiful hotel we're staying at.
All right, so cutting us back in, we are, well, by we, I mean you, are at dinner at the Swizzler.
Yeah, so we learned some things today.
I mean,
We already knew the people were missing. We're trying to figure that out.
Oh, hey, and a quick pause about missing people. You may notice we're missing Massimo.
Oh, yeah.
He was still last seen signing more papers than anyone should have to sign in a given time.
Just random cut to him.
At the
signing
Pelican.
papers.
We have not seen him since.
Okay.
Back in on it.
I feel like he's definitely getting into some trouble somewhere.
probably at this point.
He's still signing papers right now.
Right. So we have a list of people who've disappeared, but no one, at least the people we've asked, have not really been able to tell us much about it. And that's mainly because, I mean, even with my persuasion attempts, and things like that, they weren't super successful.
They weren't?
The barber obviously knows nothing. And that's definitely an avenue we can't explore again. At least I can't.
Wonder why.
Hey, I tried, man. Where were you? So we decided we're going to regroup at dinner. Okay, there's a few other things, right? There's the bar that's not even connected to the hotel. Mm-hmm. It's just a part of the building.
There's Swizzler. We could always ask the waitress.
Ask the waitress if she's know of anybody disappearing.
Wait, I got a question.
I mean, she's a waitress. She's the closest restaurant to where...
Hey, have any of these people come in here to eat?
Right?
We can ask her, right? But at the same time, it's like, what... Like, everyone checked out, quote unquote, from this hotel. I'm starting to think that nobody did. You know what I'm thinking? See what I'm saying? So, like, even if she saw them, like, the last place I think that they really were was the hotel. I don't think any of these people actually ever checked out.
Then what was the idea about the barber?
Well, at least, like, see, you never know. I mean, barber, sharp objects, murders, you know what I'm
They
saying?
ate a shrimp at Swizzler and suddenly things went south.
You never know.
Okay. People don't usually disappear from.
I mean, have you ever been to a Swizzler?
Right. No.
Just saying.
I hate you.
Is the Swizzler like a douchey mixology bar?
No.
No, it's like a
the
douchey
Sizzler.
pseudo steakhouse.
Yeah.
It's not. It doesn't revolve around like swizzle sticks.
You
It's not
get
like a
dried
pyramid.
out steak.
The lowest end cut.
It's like
Yeah.
it's like $5 steak, and you're like, yes, I saved money. Sorry,
US
Sizzler, love you.
USDA grade X
Oh.
Ew.
for extra meaty.
Right.
The last time I was there, I had a really weird grilled cheese sandwich, and I never went back.
Why do you have to describe meat as extra meaty? Just
Because that's how a really shisty person in like a Ren and Stimpy kind of universe would describe really awful meat.
this is
Great.
America.
All right. So at a Swizzler,
Less than 40% filler.
There you go.
39.9 is less than 40.
Let's come up with a different plan.
is that the gist of what you're trying to say?
Yeah.
So
And-
what's your plan, Felix? Because yours always work out.
Well, I'm saying we should come to one together.
Clearly,
happen to be-
we're button heads again.
I just happen to be the only one suggesting anything. So really, if anyone else wants to step up and make some suggestions,
Can we set up a decoy and like booby trap it?
Booby trap what?
how do we set up a decoy person?
I don't know.
There's no bad ideas when you're brainstorming, Felix.
Well, hold on. Basketball's under a fucking blanket. Haven't you ever seen a teen comedy? Like what? What do you mean? How do you decoy a person?
Well, yeah, but
wish
they'd
we-
have to like be moving around and stuff.
Have you never seen Ferris Bueller? Yeah. Come on.
Jarrell is sitting at the table eating this like gigantic smorgasbord of like different fish and stuff like that. He looks up from his like half-stuffed mouth and he goes, "What about the gems? Don't we have a bunch of scrying gems?"
He's just like always shoveling food into his face.
Quinn just looks at the pinkness of the seafood that he's eating, and he just kind of like goes, "Ooh."
Yeah, when you say the word fish, it is on the menu, but it's in quotation marks.
You don't go to Swizzler for fish fry. If you know
I'll
what I mean.
have a salad.
Fried.
The salad is also in quotation marks.
He'll hold the E. coli.
Ooh.
Wow. So I'm not gonna order anything.
I am picturing just everything is steak. Like the salad is just lettuce, but it's steak shaved.
It's literally
Just
what's
be
the
lettuce pieces.
Yes, that's exactly
The
why.
fish fry is like just beer battered steak. Dropped in the thing, like it's all steak. It's
Yup.
all. Everything you order is steak. It
The
doesn't
mashed
matter.
potatoes are made out
are
of
just steak.
steak.
It's ground up steak.
The shrimp is little steak
Just
cut into the
steak.
shape of shrimp.
Yep, it's just steak. Everything is just
Meanwhile, you order the steak and you just get Salisbury.
To be fair, that's what you were getting with every other dish too. It's just not lying about it when it's a steak.
just steak. And we all order something different.
Yeah, everyone gets steak in some sort of strange non-steak preparation.
Can we consider this a short rest?
Quinn
may.
just kind of looks around and goes, "I'm almost contemplating being a vegetarian."
I'm afraid to ask what I'll
Just
get.
don't order the salad.
Not here. This is why I'm trying to be a vegetarian.
I'm afraid to ask what I'll get if I order an ice water.
cold ham water.
Ew.
Damn, that's pork.
Cam, yeah.
Well, I know. I was just trying
That's
to
what they had to
take
use the
off
ham
a hot
for.
ham water and
Yeah. All right, so this is a very disappointing meal. I think it's pretty safe
Yeah,
to
nobody
say.
feels better after this meal.
Right.
no.
was
Should we?
Actually, yeah, Hoblet would be all about this.
Should we?
Oh yeah, it's all steak.
Don't. Stop where you're going with that.
I feel
No.
like it needs to happen though.
it really doesn't. It really doesn't.
What are we looking to do?
Shut your mouth.
We still have the benefit of the doubt.
Okay.
We're looking to leave the restaurant.
Yeah, that's a fine plan.
So we make our way down back to the hotel, back to the bar, connected to the hotel.
Sure, you could do that.
I want to talk about this.
So as we're
I want
walking,
to go somewhere else before my bowels go out.
Okay, let's go to the bar.
All right.
Jarrell is kind of like brushing some like flaky like fried stuff off of his armor as he asks, "So who has the gems at this point?"
I mean, I have one.
You have one. You probably have one.
Do I still
I don't
have
think I
one?
have any.
Quinn does not have one.
I had the one that we ended up selling at some point.
Zero.
That's-
No, that's
yeah.
a different one.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, we're talking
That was
about
the
the
one
scrying
that
gems.
Right.
We
I
have
never
four.
had.
We
I
have
never had a
four.
scrying gem.
Zero has one.
On him?
Yes.
Okay.
And you are still missing one.
Right. He's always had one on him.
We're still missing one out of the 5, but we have
Yeah.
4, so there's 3 left. Felix has one.
Screw it. They're in my bag of holding now, bitches.
And do we have the seeing orb?
Zero had that.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Oh, so that's
Oh,
with 0.
right,
Why do
that's
we
the
keep
one we
leaving
had.
it with 0, who disappears every other arc? Like, maybe we should think this through a
Because
little
it's a cost-benefit analysis.
Well,
Presence
and to be fair,
versus
there's
maturity.
a lot of us that have been disappearing for arcs of stories.
Right.
So, myself included. So,
Yeah.
Whatever.
But not so
He's keeping an eye on us.
true.
In fact, is there anyone that we've, had for all the time? Felix has obviously gone
Hoblet.
quite a bit. Hoblet was
Nope.
gone for
Oh,
a bit.
yeah.
No, not
was
one
out of
character
commission.
has been in every episode.
No.
No.
Not one of us.
Except for C-3PO.
Not true.
No, we just didn't recognize him because of his red arm.
Right.
And also, I haven't been, but that's only because we record at my house. So like when I'm not here, like none of us are here.
Yeah,
True.
but Felix
But
isn't.
Felix hasn't been.
True.
In the episodes.
Yeah.
True. Yeah, crazy.
This is the best cast ever.
Yeah.
Wow. Just rotate.
It's like a soap opera.
It really is.
Dun dun dun. Okay,
There's a lot.
moving on.
Yeah, this
Anywho,
is our telenovela.
Meanwhile,
Meanwhile,
back at the hotel.
Yep.
So-
So you can go get drinks.
We have 3 gems.
yeah.
All of you managed to intestinally survive the Swizzler experience.
That's
Paradil's
great.
picking his teeth with a steak toothpick.
It's
Yeah.
it's made of wood, but it still tastes meaty,
All right.
like it was soaked in gravy or
Did
something.
someone flavor it?
Or
Sounds delicious.
someone flavor it.
Yes, but they did it the old-fashioned way,
Oh,
Oh.
That sounds.
soaking it in gravy.
Wow.
Yeah. That sounded vaguely.
It's not
gross.
gravy flavored, but literally gravy flavored.
Yes.
So guys, like honestly though, like what should we do about this? Like, do we just like
Bart
spend the night in each other's rooms,
Quinn,
or
Quinn kind of steps up. From my previous knowledge of the world, I've noticed that bartenders tend to be the most observant of certain things.
yeah, but this person doesn't even work for the hotel.
But they work at the closest bar to the hotel. I feel that it's a significant lead.
All right, talk to the bartender.
Let's just see what we can learn.
Yeah, go for it.
Gerald
So
will go
we-
up to the bar with Quinn.
Are you? So is he the only one that's joining me?
I'll come with you, but
Okay.
I'm gonna let you do the talking.
Great.
I mean, if the bar
That's
is not
surprising,
empty,
but
I'll just kind of mingle nearby. I don't want to make it look like there's 12 of us here.
there's only 5.
Right, but I'll be within earshot. Maybe just sitting,
Bird call
enjoying a
distance.
beverage. Yes.
We usually get the beverage from the bartender.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The bartender looks familiar to you. He's a little meat-headed looking, and he definitely he got a bit of an accent. He's wearing a name tag, and it says Frank.
Oh, Frank. Was that Runner House Frank?
Yes, it's Runner House Frank.
The dude who couldn't even read, but he was doing the glasses thing?
Yes.
That
He is
Frank.
wearing a very nifty pair of bifocals
Okay.
that has an extra lens, kind of like on a swivel, that he could flip down in front of his right eye.
So because of my memory boggle, I have forced myself as a flaw to roll every time. I need to remember something that has happened before, and I have failed to remember Frank.
Okay.
So I don't remember Frank,
Yeah, Frank's kind of thick. He doesn't instantly recognize you either.
but he has a name tag.
He has name tag.
So I
He's
immediately
definitely,
say, "Oh, Frank, hello."
Frank, get
Hey,
that booty.
hey, yo, you gonna order a drink?
Yes, gin and tonic for me and for my friend here.
Oh, like what? The finest wine.
Hey, yo,
The
Joey,
finest wine.
where do we keep the red stuff?
I'll have your second cheapest wine.
Hey, yo, Joey, get the other bottle of the red stuff, too.
2. There's only 2 bottles.
The darker red stuff.
The other red stuff.
While we're waiting for Joey, have you noticed any peculiar things going on around here?
Oh my god, everything going on in this town's a peculiar thing.
Oh, boy.
You seen what they done up in the Northeast? They wrecked it! Nice round streets, they all going straight up north and south nowadays. It's like they don't even know the city.
Let me rephrase my question. How many customers do you normally get from the hotel that you're connected to?
You know, we get usually a fair amount. Dr. Mudgett over there wasn't smart enough to put the bar in the hotel, so they gotta walk around the building here. So they're a bit grumpy when they do it, but me and Joey here, we puts a couple of drinks in them, and they all good.
From what I'm getting from you is that most of the patrons of the hotel normally patronize your bar as well.
If they looking Taiwan on, yeah, that's what they would do there, Joey.
Great. So what I'm hearing from you is that you notice most of the hotel patrons.
Well, we noticed their money.
Have you noticed any of them disappearing randomly throughout their stay?
What do you mean disappearing randomly? Like sneaking out back to
I'm gonna stop you
behind
there.
the alley?
What I mean is that
Playing hide the
you
steak?
expect them.
There's
or
a lot
you-
of fucking barfing going on back in that alley.
Are you saying fucking barfing or fucking and barfing?
There's
Yes.
a lot of barfing fucking.
So,
Jesus.
have you noticed that any bar patrons are supposed to be staying longer, but somehow just you never see again?
Well, I don't know. They don't exactly come checking in over here, you know? I don't know how long they're supposed to be staying. Look, a lot of people come in, a lot of people go out. It's a big festival here, you know? People can't be staying the whole time, you know? Folks, they come in, they stay a few days, and they go.
But you haven't heard of anything or noticed any peculiar talk about people disappearing or?
I'm rolling insight on Frankie here.
Okay.
Nice. That's 24.
All right. So some of the issue is, one, Frank's a little slow, but what he's trying to say is it's super transient around here. Like, there are so many people coming in and going out that you couldn't even bother to keep tabs on them. It's just new generic faces almost every day. You don't see people for more than 1, 2, or 3 days at a time.
Right.
Oh, it's tough, especially for a dumbass like Frank to try to recognize all these people. But even Joey over there, he doesn't really notice.
But even the idea of recognizing people, have you heard any rumors or heard anything about disappearing people of the hotel or the community?
There's been the fuzz. They've been poking around here a little bit. They never seem to find nothing. They like to, they keep pestering Dr. Mudgett over there. He's starting to get a little bit irritated with him.
Oh, I don't blame him.
Why do they keep on bothering him?
I don't know. Something about people checking out of the hotel. I don't know. It don't make no sense to me. People check outs all the time.
All right. Well, in a bar, I'd think that people usually get some loose lips.
I mean, they get some loose lips, but mostly it's where they put in those loose lips, which is usually on the patron next to
All
them.
right.
So I thank the bartender because I feel like I've gotten an idea of something else I would like to do instead of talk to the bartender, since he
Alright.
seems to be a total adult. I go to Felix, first I.
Hey, yo, you gonna pay for these drinks or what?
Oh, I'm sorry, sir.
You're trying to walk off on me. I might have to
I'm
put the
so
smack on you.
sorry. How much do I owe you?
You best be owing us, I don't know, drinks are trivial, whatever it costs.
Well, whatever it is, and then I add another gold piece.
Well, that's very generous of you.
So, I kind of wave Jarrell and Paradel back toward Felix. Oh, you're also at the bar, aren't you? You're
Yep.
the only one that's standing back.
Well, I'm
Omelet.
there. I'm just not there.
Okay.
There.
So I turn to
Observing.
those that are near me because I would assume Frank is going about his other patrons.
Yeah,
and his
you know,
business.
Frank's a good bartender.
What about we should probably check the checkout list?
Or maybe just talk
At
to
the
the
hotel?
owner of the hotel.
Go straight to.
Dr. Mudgett?
I think we should question Mudgett. I mean, the police are
Right.
questioning him. Why not
Right.
us?
So let me get this straight, just because I want to make sure that we're on the same page here. The moral authorities, who are professional criminal investigators, have been checking up on this and have turned up nothing. And you're going to do literally the same thing they've been doing,
Only dumber.
but worse, because you're not investigating.
Here's where Quinn's mind is. There are certain things that most authorities can't do for legal purposes or moral reasons or whatever. those things we can do.
Well,
So-
you're saying we can do them, but it's like,
If we
go ahead.
frame it as we think that the authorities are seeking his help,
I think that they would have already tried that angle.
Yeah.
who?
The authorities.
No,
Well, maybe not, but-
we're misunderstanding what the authorities are doing. We think that the authorities are approaching Mudgett to get his help because he has like information. He's like, you know, the owner of the damned hotel.
You're misinterpreting that.
Okay. Right. We're going to pose this as the frame of our approach
Yeah.
to Mudgett if we approach Mudgett.
I see what you're
So it's not like we're gonna come at Mudgett and be like, "Oh, you
did this."
you know something,"
Right, it's
and
like, hey,
like
could
blah blah
we
blah.
see a list
It's
of
like,
people
huh.
that checked out and their checkout times? Like, we're hoping that you can
No,
help us
no,
find
no.
these people.
No. We don't go to him. We just
All right.
take it and steal it, and
When-
we
when-
do our shit.
when
Like,
is ever-
we know how to do this stuff?
And when has ever immediately confronting the person that we
Ever worked.
suspect a little bit to be the person
Also true.
ever worked out?
Why?
We always
and-
just get yelled
Okay.
at.
Right.
What I'm struggling with though is, aside from our real life experience, we have no reason to suspect
We
him.
can. We
I-
we
okay,
can,
so-
we can
but-
interact with him
but-
just to find out what's going on.
But here's the thing about criminal investigation too is we're not necessarily finding things necessarily to incriminate him, but we could also find things that could end up
Right, like
showing
does
us
the
that he
hotel
is
have
innocent,
any
and we can use
long-term
him as an
guests?
ally.
Like people that stay there for a long time? Like we have no real reason to think that he's behind it, other than
Well,
Or
but,
his hotel.
but we know that the hotel has something to
yeah.
do with
But
it.
if someone disappears at a Holiday Inn, you don't like go to the owner of the Holiday Inn and be like,
I mean,
When
so did you-
multiple people disappear out of a Holiday Inn,
Right.
yes, you do.
So
well, right, for like employee lists, not because you think that that owner is the one that's kidnapping people.
I have a kind of a
Nobody
crazy
said it
idea.
is.
A crazy idea.
You would, Felix.
Why don't we just stay in the hotel
See what happens.
and like,
Night in the haunted house.
but like, not necessarily be completely separate from each other.
Where's Mr. Black?
but get into this together.
Mr. Black is back in his room again. He very grudgingly came out last time he was asked something. Whatever he's doing.
So we don't
is-
want to do any sort of investigating.
I mean-
because I feel like we're actually very good at that kind of stuff. So
Why don't
I
we
feel like
just
that's our strength.
Inspect each room that we're staying in. See if there's anything funky about any of them. We already found like a vent in whose closet? Yours?
Mine.
In Jarrell's
Jarrell.
closet.
So are we jumping to the conclusion that something's going on in the rooms of the hotel?
I don't know. Let's just take every angle.
Yeah.
Talking to people's not working. Let's just
No.
look at stuff.
I didn't say we should talk to anybody.
Right, so
I
let's
think
just-
we should just like
Let's check out our rooms.
break into shit and figure shit
Yeah,
out.
I completely agree. If our rooms are nondescript enough, let's just check-
reconvene.
look at
Check
some of the
them-
hallways.
check 'em out, yeah.
Yeah. Let's just
So
explore a little bit tonight.
Start small and then.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I can go with that.
Yeah. Let's do that. So who's?
Quinn's okay.
You know what? Why don't we check out Hoblet's room first?
Okay.
So
End
we
of the hall.
So wait a minute. So we are all going to each room together.
I feel like maybe we should just. I mean, we can also just check out our own rooms. I guess if we want to make this like a little faster, but
Yeah.
you know, just figure
Let's
if
check
anyone
out
wants
our
to
own
help.
rooms and report back.
Okay.
Okay, so I let you all know that I have the cantrip message.
Mm-hmm.
So I am going to immediately send messages to you guys through the walls.
Like telepathically.
telepathically.
Nice.
So that you know that I'm good.
Okay.
The only problem is you can't do it back to me.
I think you can respond with like a one word or something like that. Maybe not.
I don't
No,
think so.
that's sad, but
I can
Oh,
send
yeah.
a message, but
That's
I
sending or
can't.
whatever, yeah.
I can't receive anything.
Okay. Well, my investigation was shit.
You're investigating your own room?
yeah.
No, actually, it wasn't too bad.
Okay. Let's see, which room was this?
Can I have Slim help me?
Yes, you can investigate.
Better. It's gonna be a 17
Okay.
in investigation.
Yeah.
Is anybody lacking in investigation before we move on?
Yeah, but I rolled a 3,
Drill.
so don't worry about helping me.
Okay.
All right. So getting back to Felix.
Yeah.
There's Nothing particularly stands out about the room. The floors don't really creak in there very much. Like, everything seems pretty solidly built.
Okay.
Like, well, that's really with all of the rooms. It's, it's not really a very hollow sound when you knock on the walls or anything. The floors really don't creak. You've noticed that, like, from the outside, the wall sticks out a little further on the left side of the door than on the right side of the door. But even inspecting that, nothing seems out of the ordinary about it. It just seems peculiarly built.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nothing-
there's that,
but
but nothing else really
nothing
going
really
on.
stand out.
Now, one thing you will all notice about your rooms is none of your rooms have windows. They're
None
all
of them?
interior rooms, yes.
Also not encouraging.
Jarrell has already investigated his room, so he's gonna walk down the hallway further to the left a little bit.
Okay.
And just kind of look down it. Does this hallway go around the entire building?
Yeah, it kind of cuts around the side, and there are more rooms on the right side immediately, and one or two on the left over the length of it, but they're much more sparse than the ones on the right.
Are any of the doors open? Housekeeping,
No, the
anything
doors
like
are all
that? Okay.
closed.
Are there any twin girls standing on the wall?
No.
So I have a quick question.
I'm sorry,
about-
wait a second. No.
So I have enhance ability, and it's telling me that I can give the target advantage on any certain checks. Does that include like skill checks?
Yes, that's
Yeah.
what it means.
Okay, so
Check-
any
checks using
so
that
if
ability.
if I give him intelligence ability, then he has advantage on all
Intelligence checks, including
Okay, I just want- I
investigation.
wanna clarify
Yes.
that. Okay, so that is available to you if you need to.
Or you.
Or anybody. Right. I mean, I have decent intelligence.
Right. Above average.
Right.
Yeah, I'm proficient in investigation, so
Right. I
yeah.
figure you don't need it. I don't think
Right.
you need it.
Jarrell would like to walk back the other way and investigate his servants' quarters.
Yeah, good idea.
Okay.
11.
11. There doesn't seem to be anything out of the ordinary about it.
Okay.
Nope, it's 2 bunk beds.
Is there any
up
vent
against
in
the right
there?
wall. There is no vent in the room or in the closet.
Okay.
Maybe a peculiarity of this room. Every room has slightly different dimensions, and like the closet is in a different place in all the rooms. Even the furniture in every single room is a little bit different. There's no uniformity here at all.
Who's next?
I roll a 3.
So, Hoblet, you roll a 3.
I noticed that.
No, not really. Like there's a what looks like a gas or a pellet stove in one of the corners,
Right.
but it looks like it's mostly there for decoration. It doesn't really do anything.
Okay.
What's in Peridot's room?
Meredith, what do you got?
There's an 8 in my room.
8. Your room seems pretty normal. Nothing,
All right.
nothing really going on in there.
All right, cool.
Fantastic.
And let's see, Quinn.
I'm going to cast Eagle's Splendor on myself. And
Sounds
Great.
fantastic.
reroll for advantage on my check. Oh, I got an 18.
You are splendiferous like an eagle. I'm not actually sure what the spell does, so how about you?
Oh, I'm sorry. So I get to roll advantage. So I already rolled.
It's enhance
and felt
ability.
about it. So
About the investigation.
I rolled a second d20.
Okay.
Right. So I ended up getting an 18.
An 18, and that's in Quinn's room. Okay. Some things you notice. There is a large footlocker chest in the closet that locks.
Is it locked right now?
No, it is not currently locked.
So footlocker, but it locks, but not locked. Unlocked.
Yes.
In the closet.
Yep.
In closet.
It is super sturdy, and it appears to be somehow fast, like secured to the floor.
Okay.
False bottom.
Anything else out of the ordinary?
Not really. I mean, the bottom of that chest does sound a little different than the floor, but it's also about an inch above where the floor would be.
Okay.
At least from the inside of it. Like the bottom of the chest is an inch thick or something. You can't really tell.
But I've noticed that it's different than the floor. Is that what you said?
It sounds
Yes.
different when you knock on it.
Okay, that's what so I'm knocking on it, and
Yeah.
it sounds different. So, can I recognize the fact that it sounds hollow or not hollow?
If it's hollow, then it's still like an inch thick before it gets to the hollow, like it's as opposed to almost like knocking on concrete.
Okay. So what I'm asking is the floor thicker than?
Yes, the floor is significantly thicker than
Okay,
whatever
so
this
it's
is.
more hollow underneath.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
So,
are
are you sharing this information?
Well, we're all in our separate rooms. at this
Right,
point,
still.
right?
Yeah, okay.
So I will cast message to how far is Felix's room from
You're next door to
Next
me.
door.
Right. So I cast through the wall message and I say, come help me investigate my closet.
I'm going to come help him investigate his closet.
You go help him investigate his closet.
So to be fair, just to be clear, Quinn and Felix now are both in the closet.
Yes, they are.
I'm just.
Exceptionally quiet out in the hallway.
Okay.
It really does sound like almost no sound travels between rooms when the doors are closed.
Really?
Yeah.
So these walls are thick.
They do seem thick. They do not have any hollowness when you knock on them, for example. Like it
Really?
might be lined with something, you don't really know, but it is.
Okay, so
Missing
so time
bodies.
out. We might have to retcon this for
Yeah,
a second.
all right.
So my spell does not go through a foot of stone, an inch of common metal, 3 feet of wood, and a thin sheet of lead. It's blocked by those things.
It gets through, but it's really close. Like it's almost slightly
But I probably
staticky or
wouldn't
garbled.
notice that.
You wouldn't
I send the
notice.
message, he comes, so I know it's none of those things. More
Okay.
Or less.
Okay.
Okay.
That's good.
No, but it is the most solidly built hotel you've ever been in.
Sure. So you might have noticed the message might have been a little garbled. or
Right,
muffled,
so we're
but-
chilling in the closet now.
Okay, so you two are in the closet. What are you doing at focused
I'm
investigation?
going to specifically investigate the bottom of this chest that he's told me
Okay.
about. All right, that's pretty good. That's going to be a 23.
Okay, it definitely seems hollow,
Okay.
but you cannot find any mechanism for it.
Hang on a second. Quinn, wait right here. I'm going to go knock on Hoblet's door.
All right.
Smash it.
Hey, dude, do you still have that crowbar?
Of course.
You say, hey, you have 2 crowbars, actually. Come with me for a second.
Sure.
Jarrell pokes his head out from his servant's quarters. What are you up to?
I mean, not for nothing. Hoblet lives for moments when
Right.
someone knocks
Yeah.
on his door and goes, "Do you have your crowbar? Come with
You
me."
can't really hear anything.
I'm going to say,
Yeah, I'm like
Jarrell,
poking my head out of the
Right.
door.
Jarrell, we're doing a thing. Don't worry. We're doing a thing.
He needs to fix something. I'll be right back, Joey.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Jarrell shakes his head, steps into the hallway, and watches you go into Quinn's door and close the door.
Sounds good.
All right, so a bunch of people are in Quinn's room with the door closed.
Jarrell's outside.
It's
Hoblet,
Okay.
wait. Did we
Felix,
close the
and Quinn?
Yeah, that's 3 of us. Did we close the door?
I feel like it.
The doors
right, 'cause
don't
Jarrell-
seem to prop open. There's no wedges to prop the doors open,
So they are
and they
meant to
won't
close,
stay
like-
open on their
like hotel
own.
rooms.
Okay, so they just it does close behind us then.
Sure.
Yes.
Right. Okay.
Okay. So before you guys get started, Jarrell, about 15 seconds after the door closes, the hotel concierge comes up from the bottom floor.
Okay.
What seems to be the issue here?
Jarrell just immediately says, just checking out the rooms. No, everyone's different. It's wonderful.
Just checking.
There's a bunch of people in that room. Why are they all in there?
They're a strange group, and he's not even meaning to do a deception. He's going to do a persuasion, just that they're just a bunch of weirdos.
Okay, that's fine.
And that's a 23.
Ooh, boy.
We are.
Yeah, no, he definitely doesn't get insight on that.
All right.
We are a bunch of weirdos. So.
I mean, it's the truth.
I mean, it's not even a lie.
He just spoke the truth.
Yeah.
Okay, so, Hobbit, come here, check this out. So I'm gonna I'm gonna show him like the chest. I'm gonna knock on it a few times, right? Like, kind of show him it's hollow. Can you find somewhere to pry in there? I want to see if this thing can open or something. I don't know. I just figured you're kind of the person to ask for this sort of thing.
So if I slide my crowbar.
Wait, you're doing
Plural.
both?
Well, yeah, it seems like might want to
Double penetration.
And jump
Try
on
from
him?
both sides at the same time.
Oh, okay.
Oh, sorry, I was thinking of something else.
Eye roll emoji.
Yeah. What do I need to do? A strength check?
Yes, make a strength check.
Okay.
Oh yeah, baby.
Pass.
You can't guarantee that.
Yeah, just give him the number.
22.
22. So you do pry up the bottom, and it just seems like there's a couple of plates under there that come together.
Like china plates, like
Like it's almost like that. No, there's two flat metal plates with what looks like maybe a spring in between them or something.
Okay.
It's an ejector chest.
No, it's a pretty light spring. I think I would like, since you're the first one to see it, Hoblet, I would like you to make an insight check.
Insight. It's decent for you at least.
19.
It's to sense if there's anything in there.
Like a pressure plate.
Yeah, exactly like that.
So
and
we
it
didn't
just
put
connects
anything
to a few
in.
wires.
We just pulled something out. We literally pried the fucking thing open.
You broke it.
Yeah.
Right.
But it's almost like something should be in there, but isn't.
So put something in there. See what happens.
Wait, hold on a second. It's empty
Don't put things in my head.
There wasn't anything in there to begin with. If we put something in there, maybe something bad happens. I can't see a situation where this is oh look, the confetti flies out and it's like a party in here.
Only one way to find out.
I don't like
Free
that at all.
Hoblet, where's your timer at?
I could take a ride.
We just had him pry something open.
Wait, so you don't think he's just gonna start pressing shit?
Fuck.
I mean, he's the closest one.
I'm gonna step away from Hoblet when he asks that
Can I
question.
make a little mechanical thing that will drop something in there?
You're not in the room with
Yeah,
them
we
right
haven't
now.
told you
Yeah.
anything yet.
Never mind. I have no
Sorry,
ideas.
and I'm in the
Paradil, you're
hallway.
still in your room.
Got
with
no
that being
ideas.
said, I cantrip messages both to Paradil, although I don't know if it'll get to Paradil because there's two walls,
Yeah.
and Jarrell, who I think I know
Other side of the
is
door.
hallway.
Yeah, other side of the door.
All right.
So Paradil may not get the message, but Jarrell should.
I'm
All
still
right.
in my room.
What are you
just
sending to Jarell again?
Just found something come.
Okay.
Jarrell walks into the room and says, "What are you all doing in the closet?"
The concierge comes in immediately behind you because you didn't stop him from doing so.
Oh, he was just still standing there?
Yes, he was, because this all happened over the course of
A few seconds.
20
Right,
seconds. I mean, how long does it take to pry up a plate in the bottom of a chest?
Not very long.
You tell us.
Yeah, not very long. He had
Guinness
left.
World Record is 6.5 seconds. Hoblet did about 9.
All right, so that's canon. About 15 total seconds here.
With a 24 or 23, Jarrell turns to the concierge and says, "I told you they're an odd bunch. Would you please excuse us?" And I'm going to
What,
try to shuffle them out.
excuse. Wait, do I see crowbars in there? What are you doing?
These
I'm
aren't
sorry.
the crowbars you're looking for.
Wait, are you casting something to
Casting
do that?
charm person.
All right.
DC 19 wisdom save.
All right.
It's not illegal to have a crowbar. Why are you?
Nat 1, he is charged.
My dear fellow, my friend.
Oh my gosh. Is something broken in here? Is there something we can do to help with your stay?
Honestly, if you just left us the fuck alone,
That'd be great.
that's all I had asked for. We're people who value our privacy. As you can see, we just really enjoy closets and everything about them.
And crowbars.
Especially when there's 3 of us in one.
In fact, hold on. You're just going to completely ignore the fact that there are crowbars here and just let us go about our business in peace. What we do in our private time is our private time.
You seem to be quite enthusiastic about the closets. I apologize for interrupting your stay. And the concierge goes back to the desk.
Let him leave.
No,
for the
well,
love
he's on
of
his
God.
way out.
Yeah, let
Do you
him
need to
charm
stop
the
him
shit
or
out of
something?
him.
Or
Don't fuck it up, man! I finally did it!
Fine.
Don't ruin this for
I'm
me!
not trying
trying
to
to-
ruin it. What I'm wondering is the charm, like, is he charmed?
Yeah, dude.
Whatever all of us say to him, or is he just charmed?
Just for him.
You just leave it alone.
My friend.
yeah.
Fran has been trying to charm
There's a great,
someone.
so there's a great Connery line where he's like, "Give me 500 words on staying the fuck out of my apartment." That's what I wanted to tell this guy to go do.
You can still tell him to do that.
No, he's gone.
All right, he's on his
Back
way
to the
out.
desk.
You managed to have averted this
Is
crisis.
that Finding Forrester?
I'm gonna just like, I'm gonna kind of, you're gonna hear me like whisper to myself, finally.
Yep,
So
Felix, you're the man now, dog.
So now we're on
So-
the closet.
Back to these 2 plates in a closet on springs.
Yeah. And they're like light pressure springs. It looks like it's maybe like sending something to an indicator whether something is in the chest or not.
Does this message get to me from Quinn?
No, it wouldn't reach you. If it's going through more than one wall, it won't do it.
Hoblet maybe kicks the middle of the.
Like you put your
Okay.
foot in it or on
like-
the side.
Now that is out of there, those pressure plates, which are right on floor level, like the floor there sounds exactly as solid as everywhere else in the room.
Oh, underneath the springs.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Hoblet's gonna get out of this.
So I kind of turn to Felix and I go, do we want to test this out or not?
It doesn't seem safe to me.
Everyone take a step back.
Oh God. All right. I'm
All right.
stepping back.
Darrell
gonna-
positions himself by the door.
Mage hand.
All right.
And just slightly put pressure on one of the plates.
Okay. You slightly put pressure on one of the plates. The plate is now slightly pressured.
How much pressure? No.
You could do up to 10 pounds technically.
Yeah. So I put more pressure on.
Okay. At about 10 pounds, the plates come together. Nothing else happens.
While that's happening, I'm also kind of just like scouting around the room to see if anything in the room changes or is manipulated in any way. Ooh. 24.
Not a damn thing.
I have a feeling.
I have a feeling.
Night's gonna be a good night.
It's not a good feeling, but I have a feeling if a person were to be in this, that maybe that much weight might cause something to change here.
So more than 10 pounds.
Way more than 10 pounds.
So you. It's your plan.
I'm not volunteering here, Quinn. I'm
You're
just.
the lightest of all
Is
of
the
us.
trunk
I
still open?
don't
The
want.
trunk is still open.
Hoblet's gonna hop in and shut it.
Fucking A.
And
Okay.
shut it?
You hop in, you shut it,
Hop into
and
the
it
trunk.
is
Shut it.
shut.
Because Felix had a plan, and no one was doing anything.
And how the timer was
Yep.
down.
So he kicked it, nothing happened.
Does Hoblet,
so we're gonna.
oh, you're small, fairly small. You're thick, but you're small. So does he fit in this?
That's what
little-
she
Yes, he
said.
does.
You're thick, but you're small.
With a little bit of finagling, you could definitely fit a
It's all about how
human
you
adult
use
in
it.
this chest.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
But nothing happens when Hoblet is in there
No.
and it's closed.
No, it's just closed. It's not locked. It doesn't lock automatically.
This just
or
seems like a
anything.
waste of
Things
time.
broken.
All right, hop on out, I guess, bud. All right, so maybe not, but that's weird. And I'm
That's
like,
the only weird thing you guys found in any of the rooms.
Jarl is going to turn to the group now in the room, still standing around or in the closet, and says, "You guys are all weird." And he's going to step out of the room.
Can I
again.
do? Well, no, I don't know if this.
we
is
should tell
work.
Peridot what's going on.
Oh yes, go get Peridot.
Jarl's back in the hallway. He's kind of wandering, I guess.
All right.
towards Peridot.
Jarrell, can you just have Peridot come in here?
Peridot's just in his room, like in awe of how much is normal in it.
Like how exceptionally normal.
How
Yeah.
exceptionally not.
He's never seen anything this normal and unremarkable.
Like remarkably normal.
Yeah.
Remarkably unremarkable.
unremarkable, right?
Like so normal it stands out.
This is correct.
Remarkable.
I don't like any of this though.
So
Oh
Jarl,
yeah, no me either, but
Jarl is gonna knock on Peridot's door.
Who is it?
It's Jarl. The weirdos are at it again.
Come in.
Jarl just walks.
you have no idea what you're about to walk into.
Look how normal this all is.
Yeah.
Isn't it great?
Yes, it's quite normal.
What's everybody else doing?
They're breaking things already.
Yeah, it sounds about right.
So have we left Quinn's room?
We haven't.
We're
Whoever
still
has
here.
left Quinn's room has left Quinn's room.
As far as I know, only Jarrell has.
Yeah, I'm in Peridot's
Yeah.
room now.
For the others, it's up to you whether or not you've left or not.
It's becoming
I'm
Clue
still-
very fast.
I'm still curious about this. Like, there's got to be a reason it's here.
I am too, but I'd rather just be away from it.
Hoblet's over these two. He's out. I'm out in the hallway.
Okay.
Okay, so how much does Hoblet weigh?
Enough to break the ice.
Okay, how much does Hoblet weigh?
I think you establish this at some point. If not, let's roll for it. Does have average weight for dwarves?
So,
Actually, no more.
can I just clarify something? Hoblet jumped into the trunk and shut the trunk, right?
Yes.
For how long?
Long enough.
One Mississippi.
Okay.
At least 20 seconds.
Okay.
20
Times 20.
I think Peridot's on his way back there.
You're gonna head over there?
Well, you never answered my question, so
I just
I'm just gonna head back there.
I just said they're breaking things.
Oh, okay. Oh, right. And then I said, oh, that sounds about right.
2 minutes ago.
205.
Sorry.
205.
No, that's probably more than me.
All right, so I go into that room. And I'm like, I get the rundown, and I grab the crowbar, throw it into the trunk, shut it, and advise everybody to stand way back.
Wait, what? Okay.
Yo, what's happening? Sorry.
You threw the.
You threw a crowbar into the trunk and shut it?
Yeah,
Not my crowbar, though.
buy another fucking crowbar.
Well, no, I have my crowbar, so that's how I know it wasn't my crowbar, because I'm in the hallway.
Fine.
Do you have both crowbars?
What do I
Yes.
have?
Oh, yeah. I don't leave these crowbars anywhere. You
Are they
never know when
special
I might
crowbars?
need my crowbars.
Fine.
You have two of them.
Hoblet, can I borrow your crowbar?
For what?
Something you'd probably like. You'll enjoy this.
Just
You know
one
what?
crowbar.
You know what?
You have two crowbars.
Roll of persuasion, and what's the opposite of persuasion?
Insight.
That's a 6.
Yeah, 24.
All right, great.
I don't think I'm going to like it.
Well, here's my idea anyway. I just want to throw the crowbar into the trunk, leave it there for a while, and see what happens.
Why don't we put one of your possessions into the
Name one.
You have anything good that'll weigh it down?
No.
You have nothing heavy?
Not that's like.
You don't have like an anvil laying around?
How about one of his rapiers?
I'm pretty sure a crowbar is way cheaper to replace than a rapier.
Maybe. To
Where
you.
did that concierge go?
We checked
All right, I've
My
got
moral compass is all over the place. I don't really know where.
Oh, you're thinking about
things-
putting him in the chest?
I've got
Why
Smith's
not?
tool. I've got Smith's tools. I'm sure there's like something.
Oh, he
in
went
there.
back.
That's
right?
heavy.
A hammer.
back-
A hammer
he's
would
back
be
in
in the
the
Smith's tools.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
I take a hammer from my Smith's tools, throw it into the trunk, and shut it, and wait like I don't know. We shoot the shit for like another 3 minutes or so. What do we notice?
Nothing.
All right. I open the trunk back up and take the hammer out.
See how what that
I
was.
go back to my
Continue
room.
to notice nothing.
Okay, so I'm gonna give up on this chest angle.
What time is it at this point?
It is now 9 p.m.
I was gonna say it's probably getting there.
Let's put things back to just kind of the way they were,
I'm gonna go
just
lay
in
down.
case
I mean,
that dude
it's my
comes
room, I
back.
don't really care.
Right.
No.
I mean, I would have noticed that at some point. I think.
Okay.
As
At 9 o'clock, you do hear the local bells chime 9 times.
Right.
Perhaps we could revisit this in the morning.
Yeah, that's the thing about that.
Well, right. Again, we don't.
I mean, yeah, are we just staying on our own and just saying like, good luck?
Are there numbers on these doors, like room numbers?
No, there are not.
None.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know why that just dawned on me, but I was like,
That's a good question to ask.
Okay, so there's no
Actually,
room
you know what?
numbers.
I'm gonna retract that because that does sound dumb in retrospect.
Okay.
Yes, it's 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Yeah, 10 through 17. Starting first door on the left is 10. Across first door on the right is 11. Second door on the left is 12. So it's even numbers on the left, odd numbers on the right.
So I'm 17,
I'm
because Habba's on the left, I'm on the right.
Yes, you are 17. Are you?
So Quinn is 15.
Yeah. First door on the left, I think nobody took.
No, Black did, I thought.
No, Black took the last door on the left.
Oh.
Or was the last door on the right?
No, Habba took the last door on the left.
yeah.
Okay, Howlett is the last door on the left, which means
Black put himself
is
up
the
front.
last door on the right. He is past Felix.
Oh, okay.
We've got that.
Well, whatever. That's where he is now.
I thought it was the first door on the left.
I thought it was too.
Because we were trying to avoid him.
Yeah.
I specifically picked my room.
Oh no, he did take the first door on the left.
Yeah,
Okay,
I was gonna say because I was like,
I failed to write that down properly.
Right.
because I think Paradol and I are the closest to him,
Yes.
and Paradol's right next to him.
So
Whereas I'm
Black is
across
in
Yeah, baby.
is in room 10. Let's see, the retainers are in 11. Paradol's in 12. Quinn is in 13.
Oh fuck!
Jarrell is in 14.
Not feeling good about that room
Yeah,
choice.
if I had known the room number, I would never have chosen
15.
What's written
Hobbles
on the
in
door?
16.
Oh, I'm in 15.
it. Sorry.
Huh?
Yeah, you're in 15.
Yes. Nobody is in 17.
Right,
out
there's
of
no
the-
17.
Got it. 15. Quinn is 13. I'm all good now.
So we are currently investigating room 13.
Right.
Yes.
Great. Awesome. Thanks.
So it seems to me like this chest is for like detecting things that the owners could probably like thieve or something like that. It doesn't seem like dangerous.
Hold on.
I mean, maybe.
You just kind of gave me another idea. Does anybody have any magical items on their person?
None that I'm willing to part with.
Yeah, no.
Nope.
So
And I almost took a spell to like make items magical.
Hold on a sec.
But the mage hand didn't work, and I feel like that might have been magical, but that's not like a real entity.
all right. So to be clear, people have been disappearing. We're trying to figure it out. We have no reason to believe so far that we're going to disappear.
Right,
Right.
Parallel's going to bed.
right. So
Dang.
is Hoblet.
Yep, Jarrell is.
I guess we have to kind of
lighting
succumb to
incense.
that.
So it is now 10 p.m. at night. The bells have chimed once again, and it looks like you guys are starting to turn in for the evening.
I mean,
It has just gotten dark outside.
I guess so.
Parallel's super tired. He's already asleep.
All right.
You still can't sleep by yourself, Quinn?
Sleep with me.
I don't want to sleep in your room with the creepy chest thing.
No, sleep in my bed, please.
No, I'm not going to sleep in. You can come into my room.
All right.
Come
So
on, hunt. You You can
I
come
can
into
use
my
message.
You can come
I'll
into
be
my
okay.
room. Are you sure?
No, but
I mean, you just 2 seconds ago you were saying like,
Are you sure?
come in here.
I
and
would never be this vulnerable in front of the rest of them. But because
you're
you're,
telling-
the only other
but you're-
person in the room.
And I was taking care of you.
you
While
were. You're like
in
my
a coma.
nurse, and I love it.
Yeah. Well, you know, I mean, Felix. It's not like he doesn't care about anybody.
I'll be okay. You're right next door.
Okay.
You hear my screams.
I'll be. Well, let's not bring it there, bud. Like, but just like let me know if anything seems fishy. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So in his new like marbled mindset at this point, he's very like because of his social status and like his
Right.
so a little bit more of his like not wanting to be alone is
Right.
kind of like
Separation anxiety.
yes. So this is kind of where he's at, and he fails to be able to really
Right.
sleep.
Also,
much tonight.
fuck me. I'm a dummy. Dave, I'm gonna ask you a question.
Yes.
When I flip down my magic detection goggles and I look around my room, anything giving off an aura in here?
Let's see, and that is in Felix's room.
15.
No.
No, no, nothing magical.
Nothing
Why don't
magical
you
in
go
my
to
room.
every room?
Right.
Yeah, I'm gonna start knocking on people's doors. I'm sorry, I just thought of this, so it's
One
like,
last check.
Yeah.
hey,
Yeah.
bud, do you mind if I just like you see like with these rose tinted like goggles that go
He's
over
like
my
the
eyes?
camp counselor that goes
Right.
around and just makes sure everybody's in bed tucked in nicely.
Right. You okay? You okay, bud?
You got-
I'm like looking around Quinn's room now. Like anything magical?
No, nothing magical at all.
Okay, just making sure. Sleep tight, bud. Bye. Okay, I'm gonna knock gingerly on Hoblet's door.
What?
I had an idea. Just come here for a second. You can go back to bed after that. It's fine.
Okay. I'll let him in.
You obviously see my goggles on.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, I'm just gonna take a quick peek if you don't mind.
Okay.
Hoblet's room.
Yep.
Anything magical in here?
No, nothing.
Okay, I'm gonna obviously do the same thing for Jarrell. I'm gonna rap on his door and be like, "Hey, bud,
Hello, Felix.
don't
Do
you
you have your goggles on?
want if I just take a quick peek? Are you busy? You doing anything like
I
super
suppose.
important? Okay, cool.
You are odd with boundaries, though.
What's a boundary? No, I hear you, man. I'm sorry. It's just like, you know, look, it's a creepy situation, all right? I'm just trying to make sure we explore everything, okay? Anything magical in Jarrell's room.
There is not a magical thing in Jarrell's room,
God damn it.
except for
Stop.
what Jarrell brought with.
Right. All right, I'm gonna give Peridot our secret knock.
You okay? There's
No
a secret
answer.
knock.
Peridot's asleep.
So because you're across the hall and I've been well,
What, you're
Love
gonna
it.
give up? Jesus Christ.
I'm just letting out a very
can I
loud
test out-
sigh.
Can I test out my thieving tools?
Well, hold on. Is Peridot's door even locked?
No, it is not locked. Because I'm the DM.
So,
Knows all.
I'm just
Well,
gonna,
you're right.
I'm gonna barge into the room.
You go from ginger secret knock to barging?
Yes, because I'm worried about you now.
Jeez.
You would have returned that knock.
All right.
Damn sleep.
Well, you're barging into his room. Successfully wakes him up.
Hey, bud.
I nat 20 there.
You
Oh,
didn't.
hey.
You didn't answer the secret knock, so I just decided I'd come in.
Shit, what's my penance?
I mean, it's cool, man. I just want to make sure you're okay.
All right.
Mind if I just take a quick peek
I'm
around
good.
here?
Everything's working here, buddy.
Are you not already doing that?
Well, I meant just like I figure I should just still ask permission.
That's not how permission works in my experience, but I mean, if you need
Consent
to.
is consent.
If
You
you
didn't ask permission to enter his room after you've already entered the
Right.
room.
No.
Oh.
He wanted him to enter.
Around his room.
He busted in. Now he's asking for permission to take a peek.
Why don't you just do it?
For certain
peek
values of
away.
it.
I mean, if you need to peek any further than you already are, go peeking.
Great.
Don't look over there.
That's why you're my best friend. So I'm gonna just look around the room and see if there's anything magical.
Peridot hangs up a sign on the door that says "Gone Peeking," and he closes it.
There is not a single magical thing in there.
Okay, cool. So these rooms are pretty nondescript. I guess I'll check, just to be safe, the room with the retainers.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you.
All right. You check the room with the retainers, and still nothing magical.
They
Okay.
don't deserve a knock, apparently.
No.
No, they don't. They
They've
just have to
definitely kept
deal
their
with their
door
lot in
unlocked because
life.
Jarrell can come and go as he pleases.
Yep.
Right. So as a result, like through osmosis,
Right. We can come
I
and
can
go
also
as
come and
we
go as I
please.
please. So I'm just gonna be like, okay, well, there goes that idea. It was a good idea. It was a good idea.
Good plan.
Just in case, you never know.
Peridot's
Right.
already back asleep.
All right, good night.
All right.
Do you go to bed?
I think I'm gonna go to my room now. Yeah.
Are you in bed?
I mean, I guess so.
Okay, so every 3 minutes, Quinn sends you a cantripped message. Knock on the wall if you're still alive.
Oh God.
How many of those do you do?
Well,
Every 3 minutes.
after the first one, you receive the message. You knock. Quinn, you do not hear it because you cannot hear the knocks through the walls.
Okay, so I immediately freak out.
And
So
I feel like Felix would freak out after a few of those anyway, but
luckily you saved him the freak out.
Just in a slightly different way.
Okay, so
Right.
Quinn waits the other 3 minutes, and then sends the second message.
right?
I mean, I'll knock for the second one.
So he's knocking, but I'm not
You
hearing.
cannot
knock.
hear it. The walls will not allow that.
Okay. So I go out into the hallway and knock on Felix's door.
Do I hear that?
Yes, you do.
I'm gonna just sigh and walk to the door, open it up, and be like, "Hey, bud.
You're alive.
Yeah, dude, I've been knocking.
You have.
Yeah.
I have not heard them.
Well, that's unfortunate.
He's just tired and pissed now.
Don't you think it's a little odd that my messages are getting through, but your knocks are not?
Yeah, I mean, these walls are thick. It's pretty shady, man. But I'm really tired now. Look, it's been a long day, all right? I already fucked up, and I'm are you scared?
Yes.
Felix is like, listen, Quinn, if I die, I'll come let you know.
Okay. So can I come in?
Sure.
Okay.
You
Can I investigate the wall?
Sure.
You do that. I'm gonna go lay down over here. Thanks.
Fuck.
I'm going to investigate.
Hold on.
For the
I feel like
listeners,
I have so much magic inside me.
that's a that's a
I
nat
can
one.
fix this.
I think by now our listeners
I'm
know
going
what a
to
nat one
use-
sounds like.
Right.
I'm gonna use my lucky feet to re-roll that because that was a nat one, and we do not want that.
That's
If
fair.
If I roll anything less than a 5, I'm gonna be mad.
Burn a lucky.
Just as long as I don't roll another nat one, and I just put it in the universe. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it turns out
I'm
dice don't
investigating
work like that.
20.
20.
Not
Okay.
natural.
So that unnatural 20, you knock on the wall. It's definitely a very solid, but solid sound. Like you knock on it, there's no hollowness to it at all. Like this wall is super well insulated.
Like I said before.
Like Frank. Frank got that booty.
He's less of a Frank dog and more of a full bratwurst.
Nice.
Yeah, he's working on it.
He's doing the squats.
Right.
THICC.
What is the material that I am visually looking at? Like, does it look like brick, like drywall, like what is?
Yeah, like painted,
hardwood?
like maybe like a painted drywall or a plaster.
So it looks like I could break through it easily.
Maybe. Are we about to
Looks-
start
it
vandalizing?
looks like.
Quinn, don't punch the wall.
Well, no.
Felix just reads his mind.
Please. Like, if you just need to sleep in here, there's some blankets in the closet, I guess, but, yeah, I mean, I don't really take up much of this bed, you know what I'm saying? Just, please, no feet in the face. I like to be Big Spoon.
Maybe there's more room on the other
I
side of
really
the wall.
just, I wish I had like a hoblet axe or something.
Yeah, about that.
But I feel like like waking everybody back up just seems like a bad idea.
And
Hammering
and
a
also
wall in
just
the middle of the
axing
night.
axing the walls of a hotel in the middle of the night. Yeah.
What do you
will
axe them?
definitely
Correct.
draw some attention to.
I have like a really
open
sneaking
up.
suspicion that something's going on with the walls.
I mean, let's be honest with ourselves. Like, of course there is, but like, I mean, what do you want me to do about it? I'm not about to like start shooting blasts at the walls. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just,
But Hoblet would.
But
dude,
he's asleep.
dude. If he wanted to do that, he probably would have already been doing it by now.
But he doesn't know what I know.
What does he? What do you know?
That the wall is not a wall. There's something in the wall. There's something part of this wall that
All
is
right.
super important.
Well, you go get him.
Wake him up.
I'm gonna lay right here.
You know, like 10 minutes later, there's gonna be an axe coming through your wall.
Yep. So I'm gonna enjoy the next 10 minutes of my life right now.
Okay, so from my understanding and knowledge of the things that have gone wrong when Hoblet smashes, I'm gonna take Felix's advice, and I'm going to grab some blankets from my room and move into Felix's room.
Okay. So are you going to be sleeping on the floor then?
Quinn doesn't sleep on the floor.
He's just shoving over Felix, or is he completely?
I mean, I don't
Felix
take
out
up a lot
bed?
of space on a bed,
Right,
honestly.
yeah. I feel like I could definitely share the bed with Felix.
Okay.
Felix shapeshifts into something slightly smaller, probably. I don't know.
A parakeet.
It's really not going to matter, honestly. If anything, just to make sure that Quinn keeps a respectable distance, because I just really want to sleep or be Big Spoon. I'm gonna be my natural changeling form.
I think it's called jetpacking when it's
Yeah.
the small one.
Yeah, you're a little big spoon.
So I look like a little freaky.
Just to keep me away.
Does this make you uncomfortable, Quinn?
A little bit. But better than being alone.
Kind of, but not really.
So now what? It's like 11 o'clock probably at night.
We are approaching 11 o'clock, yes.
All right,
Paradilla is long since returned to sleep.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Hans and Franz are sharing the top part of the bunk bed.
Yes.
And there's no ventilation in that room. So Franz is getting really, really warm up there.
Yeah.
And he hops down, opens the door, walks into the hallway, and kind of like sits down outside of Jarrell's room just to like rest there for a while.
Yeah.
Oh, like a little puppy.
Yep.
So it's, who's it, Franz out there?
Squire.
Franz is in the hallway.
Oh no,
Franz.
Franz, you're the soother.
Mm-hmm. Franz the soother is sitting in the hallway in his little bunny pajamas.
You're fucking minstrel. I love it.
Silky smooth soother.
Okay. So now we've got everyone sort of in a place. The retainers, are they doing anything else tonight?
Nope. Manservant's been out on the bottom bunk, his feet go over the side of the bottom bunk.
Suspense is killing me right now.
I know.
Okay. Felix, are you doing anything else
You're the
tonight?
main one prolonging the suspense.
Right.
I'm trying to figure out the suspense before the suspense happens.
I know.
sorry.
I feel like Felix is just sleeping at this point.
Okay, Felix is sleeping. Lord
trying
Southwind.
He is trying to sleep. He is still having a little bit of difficulty, but he's
Why?
at least dozing off.
Oh.
Okay.
Why?
Hoblet the Smasher, are you doing anything else with your evening?
Dreaming. About
Dreaming away.
mimosas and mountains, baby.
Okay, good. And Jarrell.
Jarrell is doing like his like middle of the night prayers with his
With Valen, because you can talk to
Oh,
him.
oh yeah. Let's just say that Jarrell is literally sitting on his bed, filing his nails with like a little piece of candy sticking out of his mouth, just telling Valen all about his day.
Yeah, Valen gave you a really hard time about lying earlier today.
Yeah, I'm sure she did. And I was
She
saying,
was quite disappointed with you.
I do. I feel awful about that.
Does Jarrell have like curlers in his hair or anything?
Oh yeah.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Totally.
Yeah.
A green face mask.
He's already
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
already done his toes and they're like the
Right.
toe separators on.
Yeah, little cotton balls in between the thing.
Perfect.
Yeah, so that's what Jarrell's doing. I mean, talking directly to Valen kind of
And,
overweighs the actual prayers. Like, yeah.
You're, yeah, apologizing for your
Yeah.
misdeeds.
All right, so we reach midnight, and the bells start to chime outside. 1, 2, 3, so on. 10, 11, and just before the 12th, Valen screams in your head, "Danger! Danger, danger, danger.
Danger,
And
Will
with the
Robinson.
12th tick, there is a loud thunk in all of the doors and a really loud whomp outside of Felix's door.
Shit.
Why don't I get a wump?
Because you just get a clunk, and that is where we're going to call it.
Fuck you.
Seriously?
Yeah, you know what I thought we were gonna.
No.
Mike is
No.
Mike.
No.
This is like
No.
the most upset I've ever seen Mike during the game.
Don't we have like 10 more minutes?
No.
We had 10 more minutes like 10 minutes ago.
How much longer on those sausages, Turkish?
Okay, you know what? Yeah, let's let it set in. Whoever's awake right now,
Well, would I have heard the thunk?
if you are awake, yes.
So I rolled earlier a Constitution save for how much I try to stay awake.
Yeah.
I rolled a 15.
Okay, sure, you're still awake. There's
so I'm
a
like
loud
dozing, but
whomp
not. Yeah.
outside the door.
Do you wake me up?
Yeah, immediately.
Okay, what's going on?
Felix, there's something outside. There's something out in the hallway. I know you don't believe me, and I know you think I'm being crazy, but I swear I heard
Yeah.
something.
Let's go check.
Okay,
I mage hand the door open.
the door doesn't open.
I mage hand the door again.
The door continues to not open.
I can't open the door.
Try it again.
You can't.
Claustrophobia.
I dare
creeps
you.
in.
Why don't you try your actual arm?
I'm not going near that door.
You want? Are you looking at me? Okay, well, all right. I'm gonna have Slim like wrap her torso around like my wrist. and
Okay.
then I'm gonna kind of have her like I'm gonna use her to pull the door open.
Okay, nothing happens. The door appears to be locked.
Well, that's not good.
We're stuck here. I knew something was wrong.
Hold on a sec. Is the door made? What's the door made out of?
It's wood, but it is it is solid hardwood. Like it is like an oak door.
Send a message
Short
to
and
somebody
thick.
right now.
Okay, so who's?
The message does not get out of the door. Whatever it is.
Oh wait, yes. I said. Oh no, I don't know Franz is out in the hallway.
No.
I have to know he's there.
Yeah, we don't know he's there.
You bouger.
Hey,
And we know it
don't
won't
steal
get
my
through.
catchphrases, all right?
All right, so I
So-
attempt to do it, but I don't know whether they succeed
No.
or not.
Yeah. There are no viable targets.
So
Okay.
this is bad.
Well, at least we're together.
Yeah.
I'm so glad I'm not alone.
Quinn's like, at least I have my best friend, and I'm your best friend, and we're here together.
Just get your stuff. Get ready. Just
so-
get ready. Be ready.
So I feel like Felix and
Are you ready?
Quinn are just awkwardly staring at each other.
Uh huh.
Didn't you go on a shopping trip earlier
Like
today?
you do.
Oh right. I'm not proficient though, but I could try.
What?
Thieves' tools.
Oh, do it.
I mean, it's not locked though. It's just
Well,
No,
It's
it's a
locked.
locked door.
Oh, it's locked.
Yeah, it appears to be locked. Yes.
Okay, so I will
Do it.
attempt to unlock the door. Wait a minute. Oh, I didn't take knock. Damn it.
Should have.
Damn it!
All right.
Life just got amazing.
That's awesome.
So
Did it though?
Wait.
You just unlocked the door. There was.
With thieves' tools, which I have never used in my life. I just got a natural 20.
Good.
And I'm just saying, like, I'm probably just a really quick learner. I don't know.
Yeah. You drove the first
I mean,
time,
come
too.
on. I did.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
damn.
amazing. I'm amazing. Just putting it out there. I had to have an ego trip for a minute.
Just let Dave talk, because he might deflate that ego a little bit.
enjoy it. No, revel in this feeling for a moment. Then you open the door
Uh-huh.
to find a safe door on the other side of it.
What?
What
And
the fuck?
that's where we're going to end the episode.
Oh god.
What the fuck?
That's cool.
No!
No, I like the ending.
Like the
better.
back of a safe door?
Like, yeah, but nothing actionable on it. Like a
Right.
safe door flipped and slammed in front of the door of the room that
Right.
the two of you are in.
Wow.
Like the hallway would have the.
That was how the wall that was sticking slightly out was concealing that safe door.
Because it has to be his room that gets locked in.
Yes.
So none of the rest of them are locked in. We're just the ones locked in.
Well, they may be locked in or have a different mechanism.
How do you feel about having chosen this room?
Felix chose this room.
Well, Quinn chose it like pretty adamantly later
I
on.
don't feel good about it at all. No.
I'm glad we're together. I'm glad we can figure this out together
Me too.
as friends. Oh, by the way, I can't be here next session. No, I'm just kidding. That would suck.
You son of a bitch.
I would find you and kill you for real.
No, we would just go record wherever you were.
It's
You
true.
tell us where you'll be. We'll be there too.
Even
No,
if you're
I
in the
will be
hospital, I will carry all of this recording gear.
It'll be my first day of summer school that I have to teach. So I will be here with drink in hand, excited to do something fun.
You fucking better.
I will be here. Don't you worry. Anyway, sorry.
So yes. So Quinn Southwind and the fabulous Felix Fizzlebottom are looking at a safe door and a handful of despair, and there's where we're gonna end our episode. If you like us, or if we really rip out your heart, you can find us on the internet. Tell us all about it. We're on Twitter, we're on Instagram, and we're on Reddit. And all of those places, although they're great, will direct you to our Discord, where you can interact with us on a daily basis.
That's what we do.
It is. We interact. Now, if you really like us, you can leave us a 5-star review on the podcast service of your choice.
You fucking better.
We are just about everywhere that you can get a podcast. We're on Podbean, we're on iTunes, we are on Google Play, we're probably in a few other places too, wherever Francesco chooses to publish us. at
Wherever I
this
can
exact
find
time.
at this point.
Yeah, we'll publish anywhere with electricity.
That's right.
Yeah. Anywhere with a stable internet connection. Now, while you are on the internet with this stable internet connection, and if you really, really like us, you could donate to us through our Patreon. Now, our Patreon does lots of wonderful things for us. It gives us the lovely recording equipment that we're on. Notice how we sound way better than we do at the beginning of this show.
dear God, yeah.
Yeah, or quite a bit better than the one snowball mic we were recording on at the very beginning.
Or maybe even better, don't notice that. Just listen to these ones.
But you know what? There was something charming
There were
about the
class.
early
You gotta
days.
have an appreciation for the
Yeah.
oldies.
Something charming about the
Get to
early
know
days.
everybody.
Truth.
Especially because on our Patreon, one of the rewards is some unreleased audio from those early days.
All right.
When we were, like still just building up a backlog of episodes. We had some nights we couldn't get together. So like I have like our first ever session ever as a group.
Back when I did not know how to play Dungeons and Dragons.
Back when nobody, none of you.
Certainly can't tell now. You guys are amazing.
Right.
You guys are awesome.
Yeah. And a bunch of other random shit.
Or, you could just be buying us pizza with that. Whether or not, whatever you're doing.
Yeah. And if you like us, right now, you like us.
Sally Field and the whole deal.
Sally Field and the whole deal. You need to get some magical powers and do a series of Freaky Friday type body swaps. And so for every person you Freaky Friday style body swap with, you take their phone, download the podcast, text their friends, done. Next person, body swap with another person. This has never been done before, as far as I'm concerned, or as far as I know. Sorry, not concerned.
I'm sure it's
as far as I
never
know.
done before.
Yeah, as it turns out, Freaky Friday body swaps only actually happen in the movies.
Well, even what I mean is in the movies.
Don't ruin it.
No one's ever done a chain, and that's why I'm an innovator. Okay,
Right.
so
He is.
it's not a rule that once you body swap, you have to swap back to the original body. Do it again. Get that person's phone, download the podcast, and then
Text all their friends.
the beauty. Imagine you body swap, and you're like the body swap other. You're not like the person conducting the body swap. Then you think you're gonna body swap back to your body? No, you body swap into a stranger's body. How disorienting. But you find a great new podcast on their phone, so all's good.
Yep,
I
so
feel like
there you go.
eventually you're the only one that ends up body swapping back into your own body.
But everybody will have
Yeah,
downloaded our
everyone.
podcast.
Forever until you die.
Right.
Body swap your way to president, man.
Oh, please, will you?
Yeah,
Please.
For the love of God.
Oh my
I'm not
god.
climbing inside that.
Engineer it so that the body you
gross.
swap
Just do
from
it.
before, so that you swap him into is like, I don't know, like a garbage man or something.
Right.
And do
Well,
it
no, hey.
before 2.5 years are up.
No, this is a genius idea. I think.
ASAP. Please and thank you.
Just saying.
Empathy. Whatever.
JSing.
Anyway, while we're doing all that body swapping, let's outro these bodies at the table. To my right, we have Lord Captain Quinn Southwind, played by Mike.
I'm in a safe.
To his right, we have
No,
How
safe,
About the
safe.
Smasher, played by James.
What was that noise?
To his right, we have the fabulous Felix Fizzlebottom, played by Francesco.
It was a pleasure knowing all of you.
To his right, we have Lord Jarrell the Light.
Jarrell is up against the grate in his room yelling, "Alarm! Alarm!"
And he has been ever so ably played by John. And to his right, rounding out the cast, we have Perda Lincolnwoods, played by Zach.
Good, good.
What was the thing you said before?
I have no idea.
Alright.
But no, it began with an F because I went to say the F word. It was like fuck. Yeah, something like that.
Close.
And my name is Dave, and I have been your tormentor for the evening.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for joining us. We'll see you on the other side of this cliffhanger. Bye-bye now.
Bye bye.
Goodbye.
Bye, Fran.
Yeah.